Everybody, welcome back to Movies on Our Minds, guys. This is an extremely special episode, alright? Not only because of the fact that I'm in Los Angeles at the time, not only because I have some special guest stars with me right here, but because this is about Marvel's Avengers Infinity War. 10 years coming, and here we are, guys. So, I want to start off this episode with introducing our guests. KD, why don't you go ahead?
What's up, y'all? It's your boy KD here, living in Los Angeles, California. Follow me on my social medias. Look up KD Say Cheese.
Okay. What about you, good sir? What's your name?
My name is Lee Bingham. Just like he said, living life in Los Angeles. Follow me on social media. I am Lee Bingham.
I see y'all got them flights going on. Both got some Delta to wear.
Delta, yeah, you know.
All right. What you got?
I am Rome Green, 1/5 of comedy group Dormtainment, living in Los Angeles. You can follow me at iRomealot and at Dormtainment.
Cool. All right, guys, let's go ahead and jump into this. What do we think of Marvel's Infinity War, or Avengers Infinity War, whatever you want to say? Who wants to start off? Because there's so much to go around.
It's a lot to go around. I liked it. I mean, I think for seeing something on this magnitude is mind-blowing to me. Because I'm just like, I never thought I'd see this many characters on screen together, and it wasn't even all of them. Mm-hmm. And so that's my overall review. We can get to specifics. I mean, if everybody want to get their overall opinion, we can start there.
What about you, KD? What you think?
I'm always impressed with the duration of a Marvel film and the not the graphics, but like the camera work and how they make everything look so real versus DC, how everything is CGI. Oh my God, they do such a great job of making it just look real and like. I'm impressed.
You can't compare Marvel to
great.
DC.
It's
That's
so
just
good.
DC,
right.
yeah, nah.
Yes. And especially with us talking about Infinity War.
Yeah,
There's
right.
nowhere for DC to grow from
Yeah.
there. What about you, Lee? What you think about it?
I mean, I agree with everybody else. I enjoyed it. I'm a huge comic book fan, and like my boy Rome said, I mean, to see something of this magnitude with all these different characters. Not only that, for me, the most impressive thing, I was kind of salty, but I loved it at the same time. We've never seen Hulk get his ass beat so much. He didn't return.
Let's start there.
Okay. First off,
Let's start there.
I think Hulk was extremely weak in this movie.
He was.
All right. Oh, you don't think so?
Nah.
Because what? He got his ass handed to him by Thanos?
He got humbled. Think about it. You've never seen the Hulk get humbled. What was it in Ragnarok? He went against the big
Surtur.
Yeah, no fear on his heart.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Do you know how much of an ass he got beat till he was scared? And like that's a humbling thing, and I think that shows a human it gives him like a human trait because it's like, damn, my nigga, you so scared that you don't even want to come out and fight no more,
Right?
Like you don't want to come out and fight no more.
To me, that's not the Hulk though. The Hulk is just a character to where every time he gets angry, the stronger he gets. As a matter of fact, if you think about it, if you take the Hulk from the first Avengers movie. Compare him to the Hulk from Thor Ragnarok, who just had dialogue just as much as Thor, those are two kind of different Hulks.
Oh yeah, no, it is.
So if you take the Hulk from the Avenger, he's just going to keep getting madder, and he's going to keep going until Thanos is done. That's how he is in the comics and the animation. In this movie, you only seen him one time, and that's at the beginning, and then we're spoilers. I'm going to put that in the comments, and not the comments, the title. But you guys understand, we're getting into this. But yeah. For the Hulk to do all that, it shows weakness to me. He doesn't even show up anymore in the movie, and he's you're the strongest.
But I think the reason they held off on that because I think all that's in the second one. All that's in the last. So they're just
which they already.
I think that because even though I'm gonna jump ahead just a tad bit here, like the people who are left standing are the original Avengers,
right?
So I think that's what's going I feel like my theory is right now that they're gonna have to sacrifice themselves to bring everybody back. I feel like that's why they left Cap, Hulk, Iron Man. They left the original people there. So I feel like he gonna Hulk up, but I don't know. It's some reason like before I even seen this movie, like months before, my whole goal was for Thanos to whoop everybody's. And I was like, I want to go in this theater. I waited 10 years. I don't want to see nobody beat him. I want him to slap niggas around. And they gave it to me in the first 5 minutes, which was incredible to me because I was like, how long we gonna have to wait before we see some shit pop off? But I don't know if you guys ever seen it's a video when the guy fights the kangaroo for his dog.
Yeah,
Do you remember the kangaroo's face when the dude hit him?
Right.
Because the kangaroo ain't never been hit before.
Right.
So he hit the kangaroo, and the kangaroo was like, the fuck is going on?
Right.
That's what happened to the Hulk. He grabbed it, because, they say let him have his fun. I thought that was cool. They showed how strong he really is. It was like, oh, yeah, let him have his fun. He's just playing with him. Mm-hmm. And then when he pulled his hands apart, the Hulk was like, the fuck? And then he caught him in that collarbone, and they were like, oh, shit. Then he caught him with that Floyd two-piece and Tombstone. I was like, oh my God. That was amazing to me. I was like, yeah, this is what I'm here for. This is exactly what I'm here for. Go ahead.
Speaking of the beginning, what do y'all think? For one, my friend called me earlier today, or this morning, like at Thursday after he saw it, right? And he did not see Thor Ragnarok going into this.
Okay.
He said the only thing that he didn't understand truly was the eye patch, for Thor. Okay. And again, I didn't see the movie at that time. So after seeing it, I called him and I said, dude, it's much more than just the eye patch that you're not understanding. He basically extinguished Asgardians now. In Thor Ragnarok, Surtur took out Asgard, the place. But then they want to say, no, Asgard's really the people. Now the people are gone.
Yeah, people
so
died.
Thor is literally the last Asgardian. That's pretty important. What do you guys think about that? That's how they started the movie off.
Literally started.
For me, so I kind of came into the movie with the same expectations as he did. I wanted Thanos to just fuck everybody up, right?
We've waited too long.
Yeah, exactly. We waited too long. And this is probably the first Marvel movie since Avengers where I'm like, okay, this villain might top Loki as a villain.
Yeah.
Because Loki was my favorite villain.
Mm-hmm. Going like Killmonger?
Killmonger is a close number 2. He's a close number 2. But he was more of an anti-hero because what he wanted to do and how he went about it, like, I completely understand why he did what he did, especially us being African American, like.
Would you say Thanos is an anti-hero?
Hell nah, bro.
He a villain,
His
bro.
motives.
But his motives actually make sense.
And they kind of do make sense on a low. And that's why I fuck with Thanos on the long term. He may be working his way up to my number one just because they gave him a little bit more depth than I even thought they was going to give him. Like,
it was his movie.
It was his movie. It was a little bit heavier than I thought it was going to be.
Bro.
But go ahead.
See, but who is he to make that decision?
He's not.
I'm gonna be the one that
because he has the power, so you might as well.
I think he said a line in the movie. He said. And she asked him, "Who are you to make the decision?" He was like, "Well, the person with the will to do it." And I was like, "That's a boss ass line. That's a boss ass line. That's basically saying ain't nobody else gonna step up to the plate.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do it." And I was like, "I fuck with this guy." And I like villains in movies anyway. I'm just a villain. I'm a villain.
It's pretty similar to Kingsman. If y'all ever seen that, the first one, Samuel L. Jackson, he had the same plan to not eradicate, but take out the population of Earth. But only have a certain number of people stay behind, and they're going to basically start fresh.
That's the only thing he was doing it in the wrong. You know how you can it's the same thing as you can tell somebody to be quiet, but it depends on the tone you say. You can like be quiet, or you like, hey, be quiet. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Right. Thanos had the wrong tone with doing it. You can't just be going around just killing everybody. Like you killing everybody.
Killed the only person he loved.
Yeah.
Right.
But once again, I look at it like, damn, that's somebody so on a mission, and I think that's just I think about us and our careers. I think that's just the fucking mentality. He's like, I sacrificed a lot to move out to LA I probably could have been married. I probably all that, but I was like, I can't do it right now. I gotta do it. So I feel like he was just a man on a mission. I don't agree with the daughter thing. I'm not throwing my daughter over a cliff. Right. But in his case, in this movie, and it just gave me, I liked it because I was like, yo, my man giving thug tears right now. It was just a thug. I was like, they really capturing me right now. And then when they slowed it down, when he grabbed her, I was like, come on, man, don't do it, Thanos. and he tossed. I was like, shit.
Speaking of which, I don't know if it was just me, but when I saw that part, and by the way, Red Skull coming back.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah,
I knew that.
Cool.
I knew that shit was gonna happen. I knew Red Skull was coming back because it's comic and animation, not like some Grim Reaper shit. But anyway, so with that scene, when Red Skull basically told him it's a soul for a soul to get a soul stone. And Gamora was basically like, "Oh, Thanos, for once you're actually not going to get what you want." Was I the only one in my mind that said, "No, he's just going to have to kill you to get it. It's going to suck." But it's just like, so the way she just was kind of throwing it in his face,
because she was acting like she couldn't tell that he loved her, because he would have been slapped her around, like she didn't try to kill the nigga, she didn't try but he got love for you. This is a different Thanos from the comics, though.
Yeah,
it's definitely a different Thanos from the comics. But I mean, I like that part of it. It just gave it. This movie had a lot of relationships that I fuck with. You know, it had a lot of dynamic that I just really wasn't expecting. You know, as far as I mean, him and her. I mean, then. You know, like even Spider-Man and Iron Man, like and that thing, and it just kind of, I don't know. It was like good balance between everybody. Yeah, I feel like
locations and everything. Yeah,
but back to this. At the very end with Nick Fury and Maria Hill, when they hopped out of the car, you just saw a Peachtree train station right there. Mm-hmm. Right, you noticed that?
I didn't even notice it.
He was too hurt.
I was everywhere. What's going on?
Everybody came out of there like a changed man or woman. Like,
oh my god, bro! I'm still questioning why they decided to bring this man in the movie after scene credit just to kill his ass.
Oh yeah, you got to.
Just so they can get the mother. That's it. That's all they want.
That's what you want from Samuel.
But did y'all peep that he was trying to call Captain Marvel?
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't peep that.
How do you not?
Literally, I was talking about it at work. Like, yo, what y'all think about the post-credit scene? I didn't understand it.
They even did it on a pager, because it's gonna be in the '90s when they shoot the movie. Which I don't know. I guess we're gonna get to that part. Yeah, I guess we can get to that.
He touched on that about how when they do the backstory or whatever.
Yeah, it'll be
how it may be something similar to Captain America,
the first Avenger. You know how that took place in the 40s.
Yeah,
and then it just ended up at the very end. He wakes up 70 years later. That's how it's probably going to end with Captain Marvel.
I feel like Captain Marvel is going to receive that pager call at the end of her movie.
Probably, yeah.
Most likely.
Yeah, that's what I feel. Because that just makes the most sense. Yeah, and it's kind of cool because I was like, even before the movie, I was like, the only way they're gonna stop him. We obviously know the time gem is gonna come back and play with because they dust. So it's like, how else are they come back?
Speaking of the time stone, I feel like there were so many parts in this movie to where it's like, if you could just reverse the time, a lot of this could be handled. Like so many parts,
but they could. It's too easy. It's too. But they should have never told us its power, because that's all I thought the same thing. I was like, that's strange. Hey man, just flip shit.
Especially especially the part where Star-Lord, needs to get his ass whooped because he kind of fucked up the whole universe.
He really did.
It's on him.
It really is. So that one part is everybody is restraining him. Star-Lord just wants to be the one to walk up and say, so what happened to my girlfriend? Blah blah blah. And then as soon as they even tell him what happened, he doesn't even shoot Thanos in the face. He hits him with a gun.
Right.
I don't know what that was.
The thing is, I don't like him for doing that, because come on man, you gotta control your emotions. But
even Tony Stark told him.
But I understand.
Yes.
Because you watch the relationship grow between the first Guardians and then this Guardian, so you kind of like, all right, I get it, brother. And he done lost his mom and all this, so he like, I get it, but you still gotta hold on just a tad bit longer. But like you said, with the time stone, just reverse that part back real quick. That's it.
Oh, but even with the time stone. Thinking back with Doctor Strange and Iron Man, which one was your favorite? I don't want to say duo, but group. Because this movie was honestly a little bit too scattered, but you kind of knew that going in.
So
there's like, so it was like, which one was your favorite part? Was it like Thor, Rocket, and Groot,
Man.
or Iron Man, Spider-Man, and Doctor Strange, or Captain America. And his
That was
Groot.
my favorite group was Captain America, Wanda, and Vision in them.
Yeah.
Because it was they were all working together more. So everyone else was like fighting each other and shit. But they were all together, and I feel like anytime there's more people in a group team up, I'm always more excited because they all get to do all their different shit.
I think the coolest duo was Thor and Raccoon for some reason. They just felt they just kind of felt good together. I don't know why they felt good together. I was like, I could see that more on screen. Like I wasn't mad at that. I liked Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, and Iron Man. Just because that's a weird trio to me, and I was like, this kind of worked together, but it was mad weird. I was like, I just wasn't expecting to see them like that, but I felt that shit when that nigga sold that act. Tom sold that act. When I was like, oh, come on,
before
man.
we get that, I want to save all the deaths, quote unquote, to the end.
Gotcha.
What else? Oh, like so much to talk about with Infinity War. Oh. Let's go ahead and get to the deaths. I want to go back with the very beginning, the first death that we saw. Loki.
Yeah.
Ooh, that hurt.
That hurt?
That hurt. Yeah, it hurt because the way he went out. I was like, shit. He got my man hand up by the neck.
Right.
That one.
But did we? Come on now. The way he was trying to.
What you thought you was gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
What you thought you was gonna do?
I think he's lost it a little.
He knew he was going. Like you know you about to die. Like what's that doing?
He went out like a G though. You'll never be a god.
Yeah. First off, you just seen him give the Hulk a Tyson 3-piece.
Right.
And you think you finna come in here with this little ass butter knife and do something like, no, man.
Speaking of Hulk, too, one thing I was really excited about was, if y'all remember, I think it was Age of Ultron, that's when Hulk got sent away.
Yeah.
And he hadn't seen any of the Avengers besides Thor.
Right.
Yeah.
Up until this movie. So seeing that
was
little...
cool, yeah.
Because
I had forgotten he hadn't seen
cool.
them.
That was really cool for me. I really enjoyed that. Getting back to the death. I really wish Loki had went out in a little bit more of a badass way. Because Loki, like I said, he's my favorite Marvel villain so far in the cinematic universe. And he's been like villain, anti-hero, hero, villain, anti-hero, hero. You know what I mean? And then to go out just getting choked like that, I'm like... You're like...
That's why I say he kind of lost his touch to me.
He did.
Like, if he was the badass from the first Avengers movie, because that's straight up villain. He was no anti-hero. He came to Earth to rule straight up. And after that, that's when he became anti-hero. So I can understand where you're coming from.
And then that's where Thanos... First off, Thanos disrespected him in that movie because he called him boy. He said, something, you boy. I was like, oh, shit. Don't call me no goddamn boy. You better refer to me as a man. Then to come back and choke the man you called a boy. I was like, yeah, it's a wrap for you, brother. It's over. Too. Huh?
He choked his out with the gauntlet.
Oh, yeah. How big is Thanos? Thanos looked about 18'2".
Yeah.
Like, he is huge. Because even when he had Thor... His whole hand was around his head. I was like, yo, this is a big guy.
Did y'all think Thanos killed Drax and Mantis at first?
Yeah.
When he turned them into blocks and
with the reality stone.
Quick second,
I thought that nigga was done.
I was like, damn.
Was there a part of y'all that just like, what the Guardians Volume 3?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's the only reason, when you think about this, you're like, all right, well, we saved because we still got Black Panther 2. We got Spider-Man. You know,
right.
So they got to come back.
Yeah, of course,
But it's just like, how they going to come back? It's still, for some reason, even though knowing the information, it was still a somber moment. Everybody in the theater was like,
yo,
just gasp, like you could feel the air disappear in the theater.
Okoye's reaction to him disappearing,
It
got me, bro, right here.
Yeah, that's why, and I think I don't know. Spider-Man is my favorite superhero. That's why it hit me. Because he was like, I don't want to go. I don't. And then a kid and shit. I'm like, come on, man.
Right.
He's even more powerful because you already understand Tony Stark's and Spider-Man's relationship, especially for Spider-Man.
It's a mentor.
Homecoming. You know, when Tony
Stark. You keep telling him not to come, like, stay away.
Right. Really feels for the kid.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that was an extremely
that part was hard
moment.
to me, too, when the suit flew up and he got the new suit. And I was like,
that was hard.
Yeah.
Did y'all think Tony Stark was going to die?
I was hoping he was going to die.
Really?
I knew he wasn't going to die in this one, but...
The next one?
Yeah, because if you got I think with being in acting so long and, character stuff, when Doctor Strange when he went through those 14,500,000 and some odds of winning, and Tony asked him. I don't know if everybody noticed, but when he looked at Tony, and when Tony asked him, how many do we win, or how many possible outcomes do we win, he said 1, but when he said it, he looked at him like, the one that we win is like the one where you die. Like, cause that's the look he gave. He was like, 1, like, nigga. And I think they connected right there, cause he know it's only one outcome, and you gonna have to. I feel like he knows he's gonna have to sacrifice something.
So Sherlock sacrifices Sherlock.
Pretty much, and I think that's and I knew he wasn't gonna die because him and Cap hadn't reconciled nothing, and they're not gonna let them go out without. I think they gonna reconcile, and then them two are gonna sacrifice. All of them die. Him, Scarlet, Hulk, everybody out. I think maybe not Hulk, but I think everybody else. I do think
Captain America and Iron Man are gonna die.
Yeah,
they're done with their solos.
Yeah, that's it. That's it for them. And they got to make, and then it leaves the new event, Spider-Man, the new, Bucky, Black Panther, all them, X-Men.
Oh yeah,
X-Men.
Fox.
Yeah, they got room now. They can do it now because they bought what's the name?
They could, and this is the thing too. Speaking of X-Men, like when we explore more of Wakanda and more of T'Challa himself, him and Storm have a relationship in the comics, like a really thorough relationship.
I think Storm is gonna come in like Black Panther 3.
Maybe they can do it now. They got room to play with some stuff now.
Yeah, they can do that now.
Yeah, they bought what's the name? They didn't buy Fox, but they bought
No, they bought Fox.
They bought
they bought Fox, so they have.
Marvel bought Fox.
Well, technically Disney bought Fox.
Yeah. Well, Disney on.
So now they can.
Disney is.
So now Phase 5, they can really fuck up some shit. Like,
we really on the.
That's what's exciting. Like,
those are two totally different universes.
Right.
Like.
No, I think what's going to happen is that they're going to reboot the X-Men franchise.
Yeah.
That goes with Hugh Jackman dying. So
they did that with Spider-Man once. Marvel got the rights or whatever.
Yeah, they probably gonna do the same thing.
So, do you guys think that when Doctor Strange gave Thanos the Time Stone, he did that as a plan because he knows that this is part of
that's the only way.
We were literally, I remember talking about this with my girlfriend and 2 of my roommates in the car. They were like, why would Doctor Strange do that? Why? I was like, yo, he said there was 14,605,000 possibilities.
And we only have one.
Like
on the head.
He knows this is what he has to do to win. Like, the one possibility to win.
That's why he was so willingly gave it to him.
Yeah.
Because he could have used it to
Exactly. He could have.
In that moment.
Plus the way, I mean, you gotta write the movie that way to progress it anyway.
Yeah.
So there's that too. But
it was like, I think he knows whatever this plan is gonna be. Where do you think Thanos was on Titan?
At the end?
Yeah,
that was Titan.
Yeah, that's
with the Reality Stone. Because right before then, the Guardians and they were on Titan. Because right when they got there, it said Titan on the screen. You know how they was introducing all the locations and stuff, which is cool.
So
as
with
hell.
the Reality Stone, that means that Titan doesn't truly look like that. That's just in Thanos' mind.
Another thing about the stones, what does the Soul Stone do?
Does it resurrect?
Because if it resurrected, he could have easily brought Gamora back as soon as he killed him.
Well, I mean,
but does he know? Does it resurrect?
Yeah, maybe he don't know the power of it.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, as a matter of fact, that's a good question. You think Gamora's going to come back to life for Guardians Volume 3?
Everybody that died before, I don't think that's it.
Yeah, I think that everyone who disintegrated are the only ones that's probably going to come back.
Yeah.
So that means no more Vision, which that kind of hurt me a little bit.
Yeah, that's a good question though, because I didn't think about Guardians 3. I didn't think about that. That's a good question.
They going
Okay, well, she probably got to come back then, because
now
I think about because how else would she got to, but maybe not Vision. Vision done. Yeah, damn, he went out. That
was terrible because not only did Scarlet Witch inflict all that pain on him for no
reason,
Thanos said, "Let's turn back this time right quick," and so I could just rip it out your head.
But see, what was even still boss about this situation? He came by and consoled her first because he just did that with Gamora. He was like, "I know what it feels like. My fault." Like, I was like, yo, this is some funny shit. Like, but I'm really trying to figure out what, because the gauntlet looked messed up. But I'm gonna be mad if they went through all that for this gauntlet for the snap the finger and then the gauntlet done. Like, what else does this gauntlet do? Like, is that it? Like, is that
Right.
what did y'all think about Peter Dinklage? Because I'm thinking about the gauntlet and you know how he's the one that
The
forged
giant?
it. Yes, Peter Dinklage, the giant,
The midget
Dinklage.
giant?
The midget giant?
Peter Dinklage, the giant. I thought that was
I think he
hilarious.
did
I wasn't
Yeah.
mad at that. Honestly, that whole scene wasn't needed, but the whole thing wasn't needed.
Because that whole scene was literally just to give Thor back his hammer.
that whole scene wasn't needed. They probably could have
that was
done
an
it a different
insertion.
way, but I'm not. It didn't ruin the movie. I was like, it had
Yeah.
some parts in there.
For me, like,
It woke Groot up.
yeah,
it woke
Groot
Groot
up. The scene, like, the entire scene wasn't needed, but at the same time, I'm happy that, you know,
Yeah,
he got some clout.
Like, I'm not
He got
mad
a little
at
clout.
it,
Yeah, you
yeah.
know, so that was cool.
For the theater that y'all saw, or y'all viewed the movie, because I'm pretty sure all of us saw it in a packed theater, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was the audience silent at the very end of the film to see everything like that happen? I know we talked
My whole
about.
audience was turned up. The whole. I don't know what we had. Everybody was, ooh, oh, yeah, woo. I was like, yo, we got the lit crowd in here. Like, it was doing a lot.
So they were clapping when Bucky and Black Panther were disintegrating.
Oh no, that one disintegrating. No,
I'm talking about that.
Oh, that scene. Yeah, no, everybody was.
Yeah, everybody. Yes.
That's all I heard.
Bro.
Gasp. Shit.
They really gasped for T'Challa.
Yeah, that's when because
Yeah.
that's
they thought
super
Okoye-
unexpected.
I thought
Right.
Okoye was going to be the one to disintegrate, not T'Challa.
Yeah.
I don't want Okoye to go.
No,
I
but
don't
in a
want
way.
to go.
So let me ask: who is somebody that you wish did not disintegrate out of one person, and it can't be Black Panther? Because I know all y'all like Black Panther.
Well, I'm gonna go. I would say Spider-Man because that's my guy. Like, yeah, probably him.
And his performance too.
His performance was hard though. He killed that.
Yeah,
Like,
he
I
did a
felt
great
that shit.
What about you, Tim?
Probably Drax. Underdog.
My one beef with Drax, he's comedic relief now.
I mean, he's been that.
But like
Most of them are comedic.
that's what I'm saying. But it feels like, damn, can he get something else? Like, you know, this is big dude. Like,
It's just funny, though.
no, it's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
I love it. But I'm just saying, like, can he swing on somebody?
Right.
What is he do? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really feel he don't threaten me no more. Like, nothing's threatening about him. It's just like, oh, this nigga about to make a joke, and that's it. Which, I mean, it works for the film, but I'm like, for his character, it'd be cool to see him do something. I mean, I guess in the Guardians, he just run and fight some shit, but I don't know. It feels I like the comedic relief, but I'm just like, damn, they might have to give him something like to
That's
redeem
real.
himself.
Because, like, the most threatening thing about him is that he can stand silently and disappear.
It's
That's
yeah, that's about it. I was gonna say, out of all the action scenes, what was your favorite action scene? That's tough for me though, because I hadn't really. It's between two, and I don't know which.
For me, it's not Wakanda.
That's
I
not
didn't.
Wakanda.
I honestly didn't feel anything when they were there.
Yeah,
For
that
some
pissed me
reason.
off.
No,
Why did it piss you off?
Because they underplayed him again.
but I think I think it's because they filmed Black Panther kind of, I feel like, in around the same time, so I feel like they couldn't cut everything together, so that's why they ain't showing as much. But two, I think they still got, like I said, I think the second movie still got hella of shit. But
For me, it's Woodruff Park because it's Atlanta. I just couldn't help it. It was
Fair enough.
Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, and all them right there.
Yeah,
It's just
when they do them fucking moves to make their little things come out their hand, that's
yeah. And then
Yeah.
on top of
That
that was
shit
when you saw Iron Man's new suit, just the press of a button and
Oh,
the
yeah.
whole thing.
the whole theater was like, oh,
There's even a part where Thanos ripped his helmet off. Oh, you
Another one came
yeah,
back.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's-
that shit was dope.
You stepped up your game with your suit.
For real.
So.
The reason why I felt some of Wakanda is because there's nothing like squadding up, and it just felt
Yeah.
like I was just like, this felt like when you with your boys and you like, because it's like now or never. It's like when she said, you know, when it was like, what, Wakanda's gonna fall, and she was like, well, it'll be the most noblest death. I was like, let's do this,
Right.
I was like, let's go. And then I think I liked it because it just looked like two leaders when Cap and Black Panther, they just led the pack.
Yeah, they did. That's what it was so
I was like, oh, give it to me, let's go.
Right.
But I
Fuck
think
it,
the
y'all.
hardest part of the whole movie, action wise, is when Thor jumped up and it went black, and that nigga threw that shit, threw the hammer, and it just went. I was like, yo, I'm here for all of this.
Same.
But my favorite, I mean, probably them fighting Thanos because it just looked like choreography with Spider-Man doing this and then, disappearing with Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
it just looked...
Camera work was crazy.
Yeah, it was...
Like,
camera work was wild, so that probably was my favorite scene.
Until Star-Lord fucked it up.
Until
That's why I couldn't put it there. It was fun, but the Star-Lord just had to... Because the gauntlet came off. That's why
the gauntlet
came
came off.
Because Star-Lord,
and then they could have whooped his ass. They could have been there.
They could save the
whooping
world,
his
save the
ass.
universe. But no, now everyone's disintegrated.
right.
Because Star-Lord.
Just half.
Yeah, just half.
It's a good half, though.
I think for me, my favorite action scene was almost that scene, but for me was the opening scene.
I ain't mad at that.
That movie, I mean, that scene, like, set the tone for the
Oh, yeah.
entire movie.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Great.
He about to whoop some ass.
Right. I was like, shit. Like, man, this man didn't punch
And like
out.
you could feel the punches when he was hitting it. I was like, oh,
Right.
shit.
Did y'all feel bad to see Heimdall die?
Nah.
I was a little bit.
I was about to say a little
Okay,
bit
he
because he
was
used
always
his last
Asgard.
energy to get Hulk back to Earth to
Magic.
When I tell you I felt nothing when he did that,
Damn.
I was like, no. I was like, all right, man. See you later. Let's move on.
I'm an Idris Elba fan, so.
No, I know, I like Idris, but I was like, hey, man, show up, get your check, roll out. I feel you.
That's real. That's real.
What about you, Kitty? What was your favorite action scene?
All right, so mine was shit. I forgot now. Yeah, no, it was what scene was it?
It wasn't Wakanda, right?
Oh, no, you said the park.
Yeah, in the park.
Yeah,
Oh, it was the same
with Doctor
as
Strange and them.
that shit was hard.
so
Every time they made that shit pop up, I got
It is-
hyped.
this is
'Cause I'm a dancer, so every time they were doing their dance,
I like the thing I like about villains is boss talk. They be boss talking like when
Squidward.
Squidward, because I can't think of his name. What's his name?
Squidward.
That's what he called it.
Oh,
Like,
what's his name? I know his name.
I can't remember.
He's just
I can't
Squidward to
remember
me now.
nothing.
Yeah, I remember his name. I'm about to say Kylo Ren, but that's goddamn Star Wars.
Oh, wow.
But when because he was talking to him, he was like something your miserable planet, and like Iron Man is saying, what he said? Well, he's like, go home. We're home's not open.
Earth is closed.
Earth is closed.
That shit was funny.
That shit was
said
funny.
rejoice and
That set the tone comedically. For
Yeah.
me. I was like, all right, this is a Marvel movie again.
Earth is
I was still
closed.
shook from the opening scene. I was
Yeah.
like,
yeah,
damn,
you're
man.
gonna die at the hand of Thanos' children.
Right.
Rejoice and be happy that your meaningless
Yeah,
lives.
meaningless lie. Yeah. I was like, dog, they should be talking shit.
Right.
Why you gotta say all that? Let's just fight. Why you gotta tell me? Why you gonna call me meaningless?
So,
They
what do you think is? It says Ant-Man and the Wasp is the next film, and it can't be taking place after Infinity War,
Nope.
does it?
Nope.
It takes place right before Infinity War or something. Like,
It takes place during the 5-hour time difference they mentioned when they're on the run, because you remember Scarlet. What's her name?
Black Widow.
Black Widow
Widow.
mentioned him and
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye taking a plea deal or something because they had families.
Mhm.
So within that time frame,
Yeah.
that's when.
So do you think Ant-Man and the Wasp is going to end with the Wasp or something evaporating? Like some of the characters in the end of that movie, like because they're catching
Interesting.
up.
That would be.
I don't know how they're tying that. I know everybody has to see Captain Marvel because it's gonna be that's the prelude to the next Avenger, because it's the movie I think it come out a month before Avengers, so it's probably gonna be so many gems in there that you gotta go see it. You know what I'm saying? Like some people don't look like they need to be in a superhero costume, but but we'll see. We'll see. But I'm excited for Captain Marvel because honestly I don't know the full extent of Captain Marvel's powers. Do y'all?
I know it has something to do with Kree. As a matter of fact, what people don't know is that a lot of people from Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one, villain-wise, are going to come back. Mm-hmm. So Ronan, the Accused, is coming back. Forgot the Digimon, his character.
What, in the Avengers or Captain Marvel?
In Captain Marvel. So you've seen Guardians of the Galaxy when Drax ripped his thing out. Yeah. He's coming back too because it's all prequel. This is about the Kree. This could be an introduction to the Skrulls too.
Yeah. I ain't think about that.
So
I ain't think about that.
This is going to be very interesting. But I want to thank y'all guys for coming on because I think we got everything about Infinity War out the way. Anything else that's on your minds that y'all want to get out?
No.
I'm gonna watch it at least 6 more times.
Yeah, I've already seen it twice.
You should go ahead and see
gotta
it 4DX, right, Katie?
I mean, it's fine to watch it. If you've already seen the movie, because the 4D crap is very distracting.
Yeah, the chairs.
Ain't that what I said?
It's very
Remember when you
Yeah.
had me there? Yeah, that's what
I literally,
said.
the chairs just.
I'm gonna at least see
It could be a
3D.
silent, like one part there, everybody just takes a break and the chair's still just rocking for the hell of it.
That's right.
Ain't nothing happening, leave me alone. But I would definitely recommend seeing it IMAX because the whole entire
For sure.
thing was filmed with IMAX
Yeah,
cameras.
right.
So
IMAX
2D.
was worth it for sure.
Yeah, 2D. I'm not a big fan of 3D.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of 3D.
So. But thank you guys again for
sure.
coming on Movies on Our Minds. Glad to be here in LA with y'all.
Yeah.
So if y'all don't mind, one more time, tell us everybody, where can we find y'all?
It's your boy KD. You can find me on Instagram at lookupkdsaycheese.
It's your boy Lee. You can find me on Instagram at I am Lee Bingham. Bingham.
Find me, Rome Green Jr. at I Rome a lot, IROME a lot, and at Dormtainment.
Cool. And you guys can find me right here on Movies on Our Minds. But if you want the social stuff, it's Baroque Bochenek. It's right here. I'm going to type everybody's name out, so wherever I put it. Yeah, all that good shit. Guys, I want to know what y'all think about Marvel's Avengers Infinity War. Did you like it? Did you like the ending? What do you think is going to happen next? What did you think about what we had to say about it? Whatever it is, let us know in the comment section below. And guys, thank you so much for watching Movies on Our Minds. And we will see you next time, or at least I will, back in Atlanta, Georgia.
Peace.